let me show you the best settings to use on your DJI Mic Mini 2. Also, I will show you a full overview of the app, all the features of the microphone, and also the receivers, and also everything you need to know, and also how to connect it using the receivers, and also the Bluetooth mode, both to iPhones and also Androids, and also with cameras as well. So first let's inspect our microphone over here. So see on the top you have the microphone capsule. We are also getting this very nice wind guard here. So you see you have the pairing button, power button, so the charge connector here. We can also, for example, remove these covers here, and also we have the magnets on the back of this unit here. Okay, absolutely cool. Then this microphone can also be used with two types of different receivers. So personally, I suggest to actually get this one, especially if you also use it mostly with a smartphone. So you see, once you actually plug this guy inside, so you see just how insanely nice and tiny it is. So if you perhaps want to connect these, then so make sure your microphone is on. So you see, press and hold the power button here. So you see, the first time actually connect these, they should automatically connect, but if it doesn't, you simply press and hold the button here. So the pairing button on the side. So you see it will start to blink, and then also you hold this for maybe 3 seconds. It will blink in this blue plus green. And after a quick moment, you see they are both connected. Also, if you want to connect two microphones at the same time, you can also do that. So you see we have two frequencies here. So if you want to do that, so let's do it. Also, this microphone goes together well with any other DJI microphone. So for example, this is a DJI Mic Mini 2, but this is the original DJI Mic Mini 1. Also, it works in tandem also with any other DJI microphones. So if you want to connect both, again, so click and hold the pairing button. And then we simply find okay, let's also turn this on. So you see, we simply press the pairing button on both. So we want to put both of them in the pairing mode, and you see both of them are connected and it stops blinking. Then you can actually use this microphone straight away. So for example, if you open the camera app on your iPhone or also Android phone, it will work straight away. There's nothing else that you kind of need to do if you do not want. But also you can go in the Play Store or also Apple Store and download the DJI Mimo app. So this DJI Mimo app, where we can actually configure the microphone even further. So once you launch the app, okay, so you click here this microphone thing on the bottom, set mic, and then as you see you can change various things here. So let's go over everything here. So first, as you see, we can also enable the mono or stereo recording. So again, if you have two microphones, you can enable the stereo here as well. Also, if used in the mono mode, you can also enable the safety track as well. Essentially, what this means is basically it will record actually two tracks basically for the video file. One at the normal level, at the gain level that you have set, and also one actually a bit lower volume. So in case your audio basically peaks too much, basically it's way too loud, you can actually recover basically, so you have another track to work with essentially. And also as you can adjust the gain control here. So 0 decibels or up to +12 or -12. Essentially this is the volume at which your microphone records. So again, when you record video, if you feel it's simply too quiet, you go over here and increase it to, for example, let's say 6 or up to 12. So simply test which value works the best. If you feel it's basically too loud, it's simply overblowing. It basically sounds like you are peaking, so psh, psh, or something like that. So it sounds funny basically in your audio. You go over here and decrease the gain, so the volume is simply normalized. So personally, which is the best setting for this? So it kind of will depend on with what kind of phone you use. Personally, for iPhones don't actually have the best internal like preamps, so I like to set at either 6 or even sometimes up to 12 decibels, depending on where I basically mount the microphone. So if it's maybe close to my mouth, maybe 6, but if it's somewhere basically a bit further down on my body, so maybe up to 12 decibels. On, for example, Samsung phones, I leave this pretty much at 0. They have actually much better audio management than the stupid iPhones, so they work much better basically when it comes to audio recording and stuff like that. Also, you see you can change the noise reduction levels here, but if you actually use it with this receiver, you can actually do it from the receiver here, so straight away. So you see, if you flick this, you can enable the low noise reduction or also high. Also, as you see, these lights also kind of change here. Okay, so personally what I use either on the like none or strong. The basic one, it's not like very useful in my opinion. Then also if you click here in the TX settings, also highly suggest to enable the clipping control. So again, it simply will save your audio and prevent from overblowing. Basically, if you like start to speak too close to your microphone or simply the audio becomes too loud, again, it can save and automatically basically limit it, so you won't destroy your audio. Also, this as well is low cut filter, also a fairly good feature to basically clean up your audio a bit more and make it sound tiny bit better. So you can also play around with that. So you can also, like for example, disable the LED on the microphone here as well, and also the auto off feature. Then also this new microphone has got these new features that can be used to enhance the voice. So as you see, you have the, by default it's regular, you can also set in the rich and bright. So essentially it simply will boost and make the sound fuller basically from voice, and personally I'll leave it on the rich. It actually does enhance your voice and I absolutely love it, so suggest this one, but also maybe try this one. Okay, next also let's check out this receiver over here. So advantage of this one is, as you see, you can actually adjust the gain straight on the like receiver here, so you can quickly change it to whatever you need. So very useful. So as you see, we also have the 3.5 output, so you can output the audio to cameras from here. Pairing button, charging hole here, and again the power button. Also you can get these with either the Type-C or also the lightning port for this one. So you see this can be removed and you can purchase a lightning port adapter here. So if you have older iPhone, for example. So this also works with any Android phone or also any iPhone. So how to connect it, it's really the same. So for example, let's take this phone here. Okay, so let's turn it on first, and let's place it in the pairing mode. So click and hold it. So you see it blinks, and again hold the pairing button also on this one. So you see it blinks in this blue plus screen, and then it connects. Okay, and again, as soon as you open basically your camera app, once you start recording, so you see it's recording automatically through USB microphone. Then for the Bluetooth microphone, Bluetooth mode, let me show you how to also use that. So first, if you want to use it with Android phones, so it's a bit different for Androids and iPhones. You click and hold it till blinks this green plus blue. Then we can go in the Bluetooth settings. Okay, I had it actually paired previously. So yeah, anyway, as you see, once you turn on the Bluetooth, it will appear here. We can click pair. Yep, allows the pairing request, and once it's paired in the Bluetooth mode, it will blink in this blue. So just to give you indicator. Then if you want to use it in the Bluetooth mode, if you will actually start recording video, you will realize it actually doesn't record the audio from it, because we have to actually go in settings and set this microphone to be used then if you use it in the Bluetooth mode. For example, on a Samsung phone, you have to go in the Pro Video mode, click on these 4 things here, click on the microphone, and you see you can select the Bluetooth microphone, also increase or decrease the gain, just as you need. So when you hit record, so you see recording audio through the Bluetooth microphone. So you see also you can see your audio levels here. For Pixel also it's the same, you have to go in settings. Then for the iPhone, so to connect to iPhone in the Bluetooth mode, again click and hold the pairing button, so it blinks like this green plus blue. Go in the Bluetooth settings and you see it also appears here. So you see connected. However, on iPhone limitation is this microphone actually doesn't work in the stock camera app, because iPhone stock camera app is like very ancient and not very advanced. So the only way how to record in the Bluetooth mode on iPhone is if you download the Blackmagic camera app. So go over here, for example, in the settings. So if you go in the audio source, so you can actually select the DJI Mic Mini to here. And for example, if you start recording a video, so yeah, it's you can also see the audio here. So you see works straight away and works good in this app here, but just not in the default camera app. Then if you want to connect it to a camera, so also very easy, but we have to actually use this adapter. So if you're wondering if, for example, this adapter works with cameras, then I have some bad news. Basically, the problem is literally with all cameras except DJI cameras, they do not actually support Type-C microphones, which is absolutely ridiculous in 2026. So you see, if for example you connect, nothing will happen, because again, no camera at the time filming actually supports Type-C microphones, which is absolutely stupid in my opinion. So the only way how to connect it, so again, so you see you have the input here on this receiver here. So let's pair these together first. So you see it's on, let's click the pairing button. So you see it's searching. Again, let's click the pairing on this one as well. So you see blinks for maybe like 2 seconds, and then it connects together. And then, so you can simply plug in your camera's microphone port. For example, on Sony cameras or whatever cameras, usually they have 2 ports for microphone, also for audio monitoring. So do not mix up the ports. If you insert here, it won't work obviously. So, and we have to simply insert it here, and then it should work straight away. So you see, for example, you can see the audio level. Hey. Yep. So you see it works straight away. For example, if you use it with also Sony camera, then you have to go in the settings and make sure to also adjust gain level down to maybe like level 14 or 15. If you leave it by default, it's I think like maybe like 24 or 25. It kind of destroys the audio basically with Sony cameras. So again, make sure to drop down the gain if used with Sony cameras, also probably with other ones as well. So simply play around with those settings. Yeah, I see it works good, but I really wish these stupid camera manufacturers would include such basic feature where we could connect these Type-C microphones, and then you see just how nice and compact this setup could be. Okay, good luck.